welcome back to the Niceville Valparaiso Chamber of Commerce TV Business Forum. My name is Marion Riley Taylor and I am the host for today. Our final segment is with Reverend Dennis Brown with First Baptist Church of Niceville, and he is the Education Committee Chairman for the Chamber. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Delighted to be here.
Nice. How are you today?
I'm doing very well.
Well, good. Well, good. So we're going to talk a lot about the Education Committee because there's a lot going on there.
And I'm excited to do that.
Yes. And the other segment we had with Lanny Corbin said that the education in the schools in our town are phenomenal.
Yes, indeed.
So we are so very fortunate and blessed to have such great schools in our area from elementary to high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's wonderful what you're doing, and I appreciate and thank you for the time that you give to help on this committee.
Thank you. I'm delighted to do it.
So tell me a little bit about the Education Committee. I know it's been very active for years, as long as I have been involved in the Chamber. So tell me a little bit about what you all do in the committee.
Well, the Enhancing Education Committee is actually a partnership between the Chamber and local businesses and the educational community. And the idea is to establish links, establish communication, make each other aware of what's going on within those. And obviously the Education Committee, the educational system in our area feeds our business community. So we want a strong partnership and teamwork, and so that's what we do. And we're made up of a variety of people from the community, including retired educators, realtors, ministers like myself, business contractors, you name it. We have people from that field represented in our committee to give us great diversity.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, tell me a little bit about what the committee is doing to make a difference in our area. What all does the committee do? I know that they do School of the Month.
Right.
Which I want to mention, I forgot to mention, the May School of the Month
is Destin Middle School, President Charlie Marello. We're delighted to make that presentation. In fact, earlier this morning, a wonderful faculty basket, appreciation basket, was delivered to the faculty lounge just to say thank you to the teachers and the educators who spend so much time and sometimes fly a little under the radar on the appreciation level. So that was delivered today. We will also obviously recognize them today in this television program, but also in our Business Connection, the Business Connection. And then also this Wednesday at our breakfast, Principal Marello and the Destin Middle School will be recognized and honored at that breakfast. And he'll have an opportunity to share briefly several things that he wants to brag on about his school. We hear so many things about our schools, but sometimes the principal doesn't get to just stand up and say, these are some things I'm really excited about. So that's what we do each month, and Principal Marello will do that on Wednesday. And then in addition to that, our goal is to make our people in our community aware of special projects that are going on in the schools. And so the principal sometimes is the best person to do this. Sometimes they will do that themselves. Sometimes they'll bring faculty members and or students. One of our principals a couple months ago brought a robotics team, and you can imagine all of our retired engineers in the room were up there afterwards.
They loved that.
Yeah, they love that. So we're excited to do that.
Well, that's good. That's good. And congratulations again to Destin Middle School for being May School of the Month.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned that they have a big basket of appreciation delivered. How is that funded?
Well, that's funded through something that's fun for everybody. Every month we do a 50-50 drawing and raise several $100s for that, and that's divided equally among the Enhancing Education Committee and a recipient. So you come to breakfast, you buy a ticket, you may walk away a winner, and either way the schools are winners.
Well, wonderful. And I think it's fantastic to thank all of the not only teachers but the faculty. There are a lot of those people who are up in the front offices and in the cafeterias, that they are just as important to help make those schools run and function to make that an A+ award-winning school.
Right.
So.
Well, and we actually do that through our teachers reception every month. In fact, we had one just last month, the annual teachers reception, where we honor the teacher of the year or the faculty member of the year, as well as the non-instructional employee of the year. And this gives us an opportunity for the school to select one of those people from each category. They're recognized at a very, very nice reception that's sponsored by a local business, and we hold it at the chamber office. The principals, our superintendent of schools, several of our school board members attend. Gives the opportunity to recognize that person who has been selected by their peers and honor them, and then also the principal from each school gets to tell us a little bit
brag on
to brag on that employee and it's a wonderful event. And actually, each of those receptions has a corporate sponsor. And this year's sponsor was Niceville Family Practice, and they just did a wonderful job of making that a very special night.
Yes, well, they are great community supporters too. They support everything, which again leads back to Lanny, which makes Niceville such a fantastic place to live.
Yeah.
Because you have so many people working hand in hand between the businesses, working with and collaborating with the chamber and the education committee to reach out to our schools and the students. I think is a great partnership.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So what goes on at the education committees? Do you all have monthly committees? If somebody wants to get involved, how can they possibly get involved? Because a lot of people are passionate about education.
The first thing is just let us know you're interested, because we're always looking for new people to be involved and new ideas. The idea again is to enhance education in our community, and so we're looking for fresh ideas and new people. As far as meetings, we meet on an as-needed basis. I would say that generally happens about once per quarter as we're planning events, and of course at the beginning of the year we plan for the year, so a good bit of that is done early. But it takes a great number of volunteers. In fact, earlier this morning, one of our volunteers got up early and drove to Destin Middle School to deliver the basket. So those are the kind of things we do.
Right. Well, that's fantastic. And I know I have a middle school and a high school, and our days start early.
Yes. And end late.
And they do end late with running everything. And so being involved in a committee that is very important but doesn't take a large part of my time is very important.
Right.
Is very important. So
well, and that's the key, is having a number of volunteers so we share the load. And,
right.
And we're fortunate to have that, but always looking for more.
Well, good. Well, Dennis, thank you very much. I appreciate your time on spending on the Education Committee and everything you do for the City of Niceville and First Baptist Church of Niceville.
Thank you. It's a delight to be here.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody turning in. Before we are gone for the day, I just have a few announcements. Our second Wednesday breakfast for June will be held on June 11th at the Niceville Community Center. It starts at 7:30 a.m. and it is going to be sponsored by the Twin Cities Hospital. Remember, breakfast is $5 cash at the door or $6 credit card, or if you would like to buy a punch card, please stop by the Chamber of Commerce and purchase a punch card. And these are good through December of 2014. Remember, it's always a great time to join the Chamber. Give your business a jump start by becoming a member today. It's a small investment with big returns. You can call the Chamber at 678-2323, or you can go online at their website at www.nicevillechamber.com and keep it local. Keep the City of Niceville and Valparaiso the place to stay and shop. And I want to give you all advance notice to dust off those sneakers and pull up that couch to 5K. We are organizing a Veterans Day 5K race. It's going to be held on November 11th at the Northwest Florida State College. The Chamber of Commerce will be sponsoring that, so save the date. Again, thank you very much for tuning in.